Well, I would say that Jackie Young is very passionate. She's passionate about what she does because she believes so strongly in them. She is a truly remarkable woman in that sense.
So she's bright, she's articulate, but she has that rare quality to listen and to bring out the best in people. She works with people. We talk about a lot today about being able to be collaborative and working with others, but she was doing that long before it became fashionable or a buzzword.
She returned to the University of Hawaii when the youngest of her 4 children was only 4 months old. She juggled academics, housework, schoolwork, and work in general, and studied for her degree in speech pathology and audiology. She was probably one of the first non-traditional students when the term and the concept of a non-traditional student were even invented. And in that sense, she was a trailblazer.
Well, you know, Jackie helped to start the Windward Oahu domestic violence shelter for women. And I think the work that she's done in that arena is definitely leaving a lasting legacy because she started something that continues and is continuing to affect the lives of women and children. The other thing I believe is all of her efforts on behalf of cancer survivors. She helped us begin the process of establishing a Hope Lodge here in Honolulu, which is a home-like residence where cancer patients who are from the neighbor islands or from rural parts of Oahu can stay while they're in active cancer treatment. And that's going to make a long-term effect, not just for the initial few now, but way into the future.
I would also use the word unstoppable for Jackie, because Jackie really does not let things get in her way when she knows that she is an advocate and she needs to advocate so that people in Hawaii of current and future generations would have a better quality of life, a higher quality of life, and just equal opportunity for everyone.
Jackie, congratulations so much on this very important and distinguished award. You know, everybody should be fortunate enough to have a friend like you, because you are inspirational, you are remarkable, and I'm so happy that we served in the legislature together and that we discovered that we had many more things in common and have enjoyed each other's friendship since. Mahalo and congratulations.
Jackie, it is such an honor to be your friend and colleague. Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition, and I hope you never stop being unstoppable. Aloha, we love you.
When Ken Hayashida called that I was receiving this award, I started having flashbacks to my first year at UH in 1952. I recall the excitement of cheering our school on as a song leader along with Joan Bigson for our UH football team. She was my dormitory roommate and has become my dearest friend all these years. Thank you to the UH Alumni Association for honoring me tonight. And thank you, Drs. Amy Agbayani and Doris Ching, for nominating me for this award. I'm truly honored to be following in your footsteps. And thank you to my friends who are here tonight, and to my 4 children, Paula, Harry, Nani, and Laura, my niece Tara, and my whole family, all of you. I love you all dearly. I enjoyed being a student at UH, but I didn't graduate with my class of 1956, partly because I majored in extracurricular activities like Beta Beta Gamma, the golf team, and Kapalapala. That all ended when I married a classmate from Maui, Harry Daniels, and left school my junior year to become a military wife. During the Cold War, we lived in Berlin when the wall went up in 1961, and then moved to the segregated South before coming home to Hawaii. In 1967, I returned to UH as a non-traditional full-time student. I had 4 children. My youngest was 4 months old. I had to finish in 2 years as my husband was in Vietnam, and I knew we would be leaving Hawaii when he returned. I had a very elaborate childcare system thanks to my parents and my brother Bob, a well-known surf photographer and news journalist. My major was speech pathology and audiology. Given this second chance at UH, I focused on my studies. I could not be distracted by the riots and student sit-ins at Bachman Hall. I found out later that Amy Aguiani was one of the student protesters. I was 40 years old when I got my first full-time job at the Maryland School for the Blind. The children I worked with had severe disabilities and were institutionalized. It was there that I began to speak out. I returned to Hawaii in 1977 and continued my advocacy work, expanding it to include Title IX work. Then I was elected to the state legislature, fulfilling my grandparents' belief that if you care about your family, you have to care about politics. In 1998, I was diagnosed with breast cancer and began my work with the American Cancer Society, where I retired a few years ago. Last October, I was diagnosed with a large kidney cancer, but thanks to Kaiser doctors Quinn and Arberg and Schneider, the removal of my left kidney was replaced with more room for love and care. Ever since my youth, I've had a bucket list, and it's almost empty now. But I still have a long wish list. You can help me with two of them. One is based on statistics, the other on dreams. When I get lazy, I remind myself of the saying that your destiny or karma is what you do about what you become aware of. Well, here's the statistic I want you all to be aware of. In Hawaii, 7,000 people are diagnosed with cancer each year, and 2,000 people die from it each year. That's why it's important to have a Hope Lodge for our neighbor islanders to access cancer care in Honolulu. That's why it's important that we have cancer champions like Senator Roz Baker and Dr. Jairus Hedges. I wish greatness for the University of Hawaii Cancer Center. They are doing work that saves lives of your friends, your family, yourself. My second wish is based on dreams. In 1967, I took a class in astronomy and learned how powerful it is to study the universe. I visited the observatories at Haleakala and Mauna Kea, and I wish greatness for both our Native Hawaiian community and for our Institute for Astronomy. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Thank you to the University of Hawaii for being the only university in the world blessed with a rainbow every day. It's a message from the universe about where to find that pot of gold. Dream big, cure cancer, discover new planets. Thank you all.